women's eights, and we've got from Groninger Aegir from the Netherlands, and they are against Drexel USA, closest in the fixer. So away they go, the Dutch and the Americans in this student eights race. Really loud start.
Really loud start, and really loud from the Coxes. Now, I was never that experienced in rowing in Cox boats, so I don't really know too much about that. But what sort of things are they saying in this part of the race?
Well, quite often they're trying to remind the crew not to completely rip the oars off the side of the boat, because going from that standing start, you've really got to kind of get the boat moving. It's a bit like, imagine you've got a car wheel and the car's upside down, you're trying to move the wheel faster and faster. Just ripping it isn't going to move it. You've got to give it a chance to accelerate, and that's what they're trying to do. So sometimes the nerves mean you get an over-explosive start. So the Cox there to coach, but also to give information. Now already here we are riding with Drexel, and well, it looks like Aegir have taken a really strong early lead.
Yeah, you can see in the sort of background of that shot that Aegir 8 is just rowing that bit longer. Just seems like they're getting that bit more distance per stroke than Drexel boat, who are working really hard.
Now, with these late races 5 minutes apart, but taking longer than 5 minutes, we now join the race live, and we are just passing the halfway mark. So that where you can see the numbers, which are the times that go up, just 9 meters after that is exactly halfway down this eccentrically distance 2,112 meter track there. And well, Drexel have now got a length and a half, maybe 2 lengths of clear water separating them from the Dutch crew from Aegir.
Yeah, and when you're ahead in this kind of race, you are at Henley, you are just thinking, I want this race, you want to enjoy it because it's a fantastic feeling, but also you want it to end because you cannot mess it up.
That's right, and so for many of the crews, you don't know quite what the form will be. This competition between the Americans and the Dutch, they won't have raced before, so they'll be trying to judge the form, but they won't know how the race would unfold until you actually get down there. And now for the Dutch crew from Aegir, well, they are in a good position. So what do? They could choose to race all the way, but actually it's a multi-round event, it's a knockout tournament, so they'll be thinking about conserving energy for the next day, and that looks like what they're doing. The stroke rate, number of strokes per minute has come down, and they're just perhaps talking through where we are on the course, getting familiar with the new landmarks.
Yeah, I think they'll be doing that. They'll be enjoying it as well. If I was the cox of that boat, or the bow person in the sort of quad boats, would be saying, enjoy this, because it's not very often you get to row through the steward's enclosure ahead, and it's a fantastic feeling. You might never do it again.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's the best feeling, of course, to do that on finals day, as you've done a few times over the years, but you're absolutely right. Getting that feeling and getting familiar with an unfamiliar track, I think, is really important, because when the chips are really down and you need everything, you want to be absolutely clear how far away that finish line is. The answer is it's right there for the young women from Groningen. The Aegir crew have had a great day at the office today, so congratulations to them. And as Drexel, all the way from the USA, come across the line now, they had their work cut out, because Aegir went off to that blistering start and they never really saw much of a sniff of them. But well done for them for rowing all the way through the course as strongly as they possibly could. So that is a win for GSR Aegir from the Netherlands over Drexel University, USA.